So I want to have a frank discussion, or rather, I should say, express some thoughts about the state of the dog training world, the people in it, the way we approach our relationships to dogs, and the overwhelming amount of hypocrisy and the lies that I've seen from a distance, but now I've personally been a part of, or I should say that have been exposed through my own interactions with the people that claim to be trainers or experts or what have you. You know, I joined a Facebook group. Yeah, I already know what you're thinking. Why the fuck did you do that? About aggression and reactivity, and people post in these groups looking for help, right? So I start posting videos, and as you would expect, the type of work I do and how I do it, the amount of hate and vitriol and personal attacks that I received. Now I expected it, but it still blew my mind. Some of the shit that these people have the nerve to say. Now, I would pose a question to anybody who's a quote dog trainer. There's a reason I call myself the anti-dog trainer as my username, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And there's a reason I say that I'm not a dog trainer. And I get questioned a lot. Say, who did you learn from? Who was your mentor? Where did you learn these things from? What qualifications do you have? Well, considering there are very few people who actually understand dogs, I didn't learn from very many people, at least firsthand. I didn't learn from anyone firsthand. It's all through picking up information from other people, videos, books, what have you. But my greatest teachers have been dogs. Why would you go anywhere else to learn about dogs than dogs? So I would ask any dog trainer, how much training do you think I've given Greg? How much time, how many days, how many training sessions do you think I've had with Grey Goose? The answer is 0. None. Haven't spent any time training this dog. Well, how am I able to achieve this? I don't even have a leash or a collar on me right now. We're walking through the woods. There's not a cell in my body which is concerned about her chasing a deer, a rabbit, squirrel, a dog, leaving my side, or doing anything dangerous or anything without my permission. And if you notice, this is how nature intended the relationship with our dogs to be. I'm leading, she follows. If I stop, she stops with me. We are connected. You see that? And you see that she is waiting for me. How could I achieve this with no training? Now, mind you, I have not had Grey Goose that long. How could I possibly trust this dog enough to go to the woods, to walk by a busy road? Doesn't matter where we're at. I don't need a leash and collar for her. We're connected on such an animal level, a deep, natural level that few seem to be able to understand. You don't need training when you understand what Mother Nature intended for humans and dogs to, or I should say, the relationship that was designed for us to have, the relationship for humans to have with animals. Now, do you see? I'm standing here. She could easily run off, go do whatever the fuck she wants to do. She ain't gonna go very far. She'll check in with me. But I give her that freedom because, again, we're connected. But if I move the other way, she knows and she will follow me. That's a good girl, Grey Goose. And then let's look what happens here. Right? I move, she's with me. She follows. Right, girlfriend? Now listen, I've never taught this dog to sit. But why do you think she did that? Never needed a teacher to sit. So what I'm getting at here, here's been my experience. I joined this Facebook group, posted my videos, the hate and vitriol rolls in, and now some of my videos have been taken down because one of the rules of this group is you're not allowed to bicker. And now I have nothing but respectful dialogue with the people who can engage respectfully, even if they disagree. I have no issue with that. We can respectfully disagree and have productive dialogue. But when people personally attack you, now listen, I've never once called anyone a name in this group, and you'll see from the screenshots that I don't engage that way. Even when people call me names, I don't engage that way. But I will fight back. And even though there's enough infighting in these groups anyway, or as it is, and there are some people that believe that, well, we shouldn't have any more. We got to stop the fighting. No, I say I'm ready. Bring it on. Let's fight. Because you know what the fight exposes? It exposes the ignorance, the hypocrisy, and the lies that these people purport. So for instance, and this one really blew me away, and I'm glad I saved the screenshot because the video and the comment thread is now deleted. But what really astounded me yesterday was, now if you're familiar with my channel, you would know that at a period of time I had a pit bull, and this pit bull had a prong collar tied around its neck pretty tightly, and I couldn't get it off, so I had to cut it off because it was kind of ghetto rigged to his neck. And what I found was some very serious irritation, and there were punctures in his neck. Not deep ones, but you could feel them and you could see them. Now I posted that video, and then the comment section was very positive and supportive, and a couple people had said, hey, call animal control, get, see what they have to say. And I said, that's not a bad idea, just as a second opinion. And I even say it in the video. I said, I wanted a second opinion because I've never had a dog brought to me. I've never been in this situation before. I've worked with many dogs, but I've never encountered a situation where I've had a dog brought to me, or I've been to someone's house with a dog where, there was questionable handling of the dog or signs of neglect. So, I recorded and posted it because not only do I want a record of this, but I also, a lot of people in this community talk, and that's all they fucking do is talk. So I figured if I record this interaction and I post it, I'm at least able to show people that I'm not just some dumb bald fuck on the internet who likes to talk and maybe be self-righteous or preach to other people. I'm gonna do what the fuck needs to be done. I will put my nuts where my mouth is. Pause, no diddy. And do the right thing, because I conduct myself and my interactions with my clients with integrity. I believe very much in that. So this particular comment thread, there was a woman who was so irate about one of my recent videos, the video with Nala and Macy, where we're taking the first steps to integrate them in the same home. And of course, the usual insults and personal attacks come, and oh my God, you're putting this Shih Tzu in danger. This pit bull's gonna kill this dog. Blah 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 blah. Well, these people don't understand what it is we're doing. They do not understand the process that is taking place, what it is we're actually looking for, and how to get there. How do we bridge the gap? And this, of course, is also bridging the gap between dog and owner, as well as dog to dog. This is a process which takes time. You have to have a deep understanding of what is happening here. And you got to be on your P's and Q's when you're in these sorts of situations. So, this woman gets offended. I say what I have to say. I think I have screenshots of this too. I don't remember. I have to look. And then I just told her, I said, listen, hey, have a good night. And I literally said, I'm so, it was amusing to me today to be able to piss you people off. Have a great day. So I disengaged from the conversation. And what happens is these people get so emotionally triggered. They start digging through all the other videos I posted, comments, and they start slinging mud in other places. So she finds the video where because I posted it, because people were like, here's the thing, a lot of these people in these comment threads, you'll see, I'll post some of them. They call me a dog abuser. Serious accusations. Call me a dog abuser, this and that. And I say, listen, if you truly believe I'm abusing dogs, then call animal control. Call the police. Call the authorities. If you really believe the shit that's coming out of your mouth. But they won't do that. So I say, hey, you have my name. I live in Romeoville, Illinois. Call animal control. And this woman found, and I even posted the link to my channel of the video where I did that. And this woman found it, and she goes, "Oh my God!" Well, here I'll show you the comment thread. And then there was another individual who was chiming in, and he called me a hypocrite. Now I know everyone's not blessed with the gift of intellectual, or I should say the gift of intelligence or critical thinking. But can someone please break down for me how I'm the hypocrite if I'm telling you that if you actually believe I'm abusing a dog, and I'm telling you to call animal control on me, and I've done it. I've called animal control when I was in the possession of a dog that I believe someone was mishandling. How am I a hypocrite for that when I did exactly what I told you to do? When specific circumstances that fall under the realm of neglect or abuse are in front of me. It's incredible. But this isn't the only hypocrisy. See, all of these people which accuse me of blatant irresponsibility, not knowing what I'm doing, dog abuse, personal attacks, a lot of these people from the positive reinforcement only community. And I have challenged every single one of these people to show me a video. Where's your work? Show me something. If you have a better way, show me. Why can I not find a single video on the entirety of the fucking internet of somebody from the force-free or positive reinforcement only community, working with an aggressive dog, a reactive dog, or any kind of dangerous or very difficult dog, using their methodology, start to finish, showing me the dog how it was when they showed up, and the dog how it is when they're done, and every step of the process. Why can I not find a single video of this? And when I challenge these people, I get nothing but excuses, more personal attacks, and just stupidity. Why is it so hard to just produce a video? I don't understand. You know, I put my fucking nuts on the chopping block. Put my work out there for all to see, criticize, which you have every right to do. I'll never delete a bad comment off my fucking channel. And yet, you motherfuckers can't show one goddamn video. Why is this? And yet I've found channels which say, we do not believe in filming dogs, you know, when they're exhibiting these behaviors. And they go out of their way to tell you that they won't film a dog who's aggressive, or, you know, so on and so forth. Because we don't believe in putting dogs in situations where they'll exhibit this behavior. Well, that's an interesting cop-out, isn't it? Very interesting loophole you found for yourself. And what I find interesting as well is, you know, it's really a simple thing. If you have a method that is superior and then can get people the results quicker or better, and isn't dangerous, because working with these dogs is dangerous, it is, then why aren't you? One woman even had the gall to show me her certificates, the online certificates. Which mean nothing. These people go out of their way to show reviews, certificates. You know, here's a text from a client, which I show all that shit too, but I also show my work. Why are you so eager to show me all the other bullshit, but you can't show a video? And when challenged to do so, you won't do it. And what's really funny is when you disengage from these people, it makes them so mad. I'll even show you a screenshot from the same woman I'm talking about, where I disengaged, and she was so desperate for my attention that she posted these certificates and said, please come back and tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Made me laugh. I even told these people, do y'all realize that the mocking and the insults and the personal attacks, you only make me stronger by doing this? I'm loving it. Keep going. And yet they keep going. I'm telling you, I'm getting off on it. You're not gonna hurt me. Because at the end of the day, you don't have shit to show you don't have anything to show for what you do. You people are nothing but talk. And when I go to a positive only reinforcement channel, it's all nothing but people talking, people in front of whiteboards, people giving conferences, seminars, podcasts. Nothing with dogs, or if there is dogs, they're very easy dogs. I can't find a single video of these people with a dangerous dog and how they go about fixing it. And then the other bit of it would be the lies. You know, these people, I've challenged these people. You know, one individual claimed he works with aggressive dogs. And I said, well, where's your work? He said, on my YouTube. Well, it was a woman, the same woman I'm talking about with the certificates. I said, well, where's your proof? Where's your work? She goes, on my website. And I said, which is? And she called her little butt buddy in to, play defense for her. But she couldn't just share her website with. Now, it was a couple of days later where she revealed she actually had a website. I'm thinking, well, if you're so proud of what you do, why didn't you just share the website? I'm very proud of my channel, proud of the work I do. I'm proud of my reviews. I'm proud of my clients. Why are you so hesitant to show your website? So her little friend comes in and says, oh, I work with these dogs, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, where is it? Where's your work? He goes, on my YouTube channel. So I go to his YouTube channel. It's nothing but him in the woods with some dogs in his little treat bag, teaching basic obedience shit. And on his website, he claims to work with aggressive dogs. Well, I don't see any. Now, he does charge people for interactive adventures, he calls them. And he says, that's how we fix the aggressive dog. We provide fulfillment through interactive adventures. But we don't record the dogs when they're aggressive or yada, yada, yada. But you want to accuse me of being a scam artist and a scumbag. Very interesting. I can't believe the nerve of these fucking people. And I just told him the only reason he's getting so upset about what I do is because he can't do it. He doesn't understand it. And it only exposes how weak you really are. Not my fault, not my problem. But on a final note, what really irks me is that this community is so fucked. We've become so disconnected from what this is supposed to be. You know, this is a connection to Mother Nature. You're not going to get there through training or through these human concepts or through all this bullshit we throw onto the dog. This, now I don't throw hate or shade at people, people that produce results but go through things through a scientific understanding, such as the whole positive negative reinforcement, operant conditioning, whatever. I don't engage that way. Yeah, you could reduce everything you're doing down to those 4 quadrants, but I don't give a fuck about the 4 quadrants. I don't care about the positive, negative, reinforcement. I don't care about any of that. I engage with dogs on a dog level, on a level Mother Nature intended, and that is why I can achieve this in a very short period of time. So, we're lost. We're lost. We're at a time when people can't even acknowledge reality. They can't even look at what's in front of them and see things for what they are, because we're so lost in academia, science, all this bullshit. It's to the point now where people can't even acknowledge that dominance is real. It's I'm sorry, but have you ever studied a social species? Have you ever gone to a dog park and just watched the dogs? You're gonna tell me dominance doesn't exist? Are you fucking retarded? Go to work. It's a dominance hierarchy. I can't even I can't believe how we are so delusional. We continue to deny reality, and yet people like me, who have a deeper understanding of things, or guys like Brandon Fouché, or even guys like Dale McCluskey, who I think is so severely misunderstood. Now, do I agree with his methodology? Not 100%, no. But do I agree with the things he says? Yeah. Guys like Joel Beckman. And there's a lot of other guys. I don't have an issue with them. I don't do things like they do, and I don't approach dogs in the same way they do. But I don't have a problem with these people. But it's a lot of the people that resort to the personal attacks, the name calling, the insults, the accusations. Which is funny to me, because if you're all about positive reinforcement with dogs, why is it you have no issue treating people like shit or being aggressive towards people? That was the one thing I said to the one individual who does interactive adventures. I had said, he said it was all about fulfillment. And I said, well, Andrew, the fact that you're being aggressive towards me would lead me to believe that maybe you're not fulfilled. So I suggest you go find fulfillment within yourself so you could be a more peaceful and respectful individual. Here's a perfect example, right? Dog over there. Grey Goose is going to see the dog. Do you think she's going to run towards the dog? Do you think she's going to bark at the dog? No. She's not going to do any of that. She'll acknowledge its existence. But why would she leave me? Why would she leave the pack, the group, her own hierarchy? Why would she leave that? She has no reason to. Nor did I tell her to. It would not be in her best interest to do that. I would say, put down the books, put down the theory, put down the sit, stay, come, obedience, surface level garbage, and why don't you just try to understand your dog and dogs in general? Spend some time truly watching them. Let things play out. We as humans, we have a tendency to get in the way. And a lot of it's out of fear. Well, let me tell you something about fear. Your dog knows when you're afraid. And the animal world sees fear as a weakness. How are we truly going to heal or build the proper connection with our dogs if they see us as weak vessels they share space with? Ask yourself that the next time your dog shows you disrespect, does not listen to you 100% of the time, or treats you like a play toy, a doormat, dominates you. Ask yourself, am I approaching this in a way Mother Nature understands, which is strength and weakness? Or am I approaching this the way a human being would approach it, through theory, science, training, treats, bribery, permissiveness, love and affection, any of that garbage? Just food for thought.